The 7th hole club is one of my favourites. It measures just over 300 yards on the card, and it really does give us a good birdie opportunity. Now the first thing I do when I step on a hole like this is I have a look at the GPS unit and I try to find out where the pin is. And from here I think to myself, what is a good miss and what is a bad miss? What's going to give me the best chance of making a 3, yet limits the damage if it doesn't quite go to plan? So as we can see here today on the 7th hole, the pin is located on the back right side of the green. So missing the green anywhere to the right hand side is going to leave us with a very difficult chip or a difficult bunker shot. And the pin is also towards the back, so anything over the green is also going to leave us a difficult chip shot. So for me today, anything on this left side of the green or towards the front is going to give me a makeable chance at a 3. Welcome to the beautiful island tee boxes here of the 7th hole. Now, as we progress further down the fairway here, we can see that there's a water hazard on the right side, we have a water hazard on the left side of the fairway, which runs all the way down the left and round the back of the green. We have a bunker at about a 230 yard run out, waiting to catch any tee shots. And then if you're brave enough to take a longer club and try and hit it further down this hole, you'll see that the water cuts in on the left side, making for a very tight landing area. Now we already know that the flag is on the back right of the green, so for an amateur golfer, if we can get the ball anywhere in the fairway, this is a pretty good position. Now what I see from most amateurs is when they step on the tee, the first club they pull for is the driver. It says par 4, they feel like if I get it close to the green, they've got more chance of a birdie. Now statistically, most amateur golfers probably hit the fairway less than 40% of the time. And especially on a hole like this, which is fairly narrow, with hazards right and left, for me this is just not the club. So what I'm going to play today, and what most amateur golfers should do as well, especially here on the 7th hole, is try to hit the ball about 200 yards, which would be about a hybrid or a 5-wood for most amateur golfers. So I'm going to try and hit my 4-iron down the middle of the fairway and leaving myself about 100 yards left into the pin. I'm going to try to get the ball on the left fairway. That's going to be stage 1, and that's going to open up the green, giving me a good chance of making a good birdie or a solid par. Okay, that's pretty good. That's going to finish somewhere on the left side of the fairway. So the first task is done. I've got the ball in the fairway, on the left side of the fairway, albeit a little bit closer to the water hazard than I would have liked. I've got 115 yards left. It's normally a sand wedge distance for me, but I don't like to hit my wedges hard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pitching wedge, I'm going to try and swing 3/4, try to control the ball much better, and hopefully hit it somewhere close to that flag. Now, as I come into this, I know it's 115. I'm trying to feel like I'm going to hit that 105 yards, expecting the ball to bounce on a few meters. Trying to keep the ball towards the left of the flag, and let's see what happens. Well, it's on a pretty good line. Let's hope the distance is right. Landed on the top of the slope. We'll have a look how close that is when we go up there. So the course management has worked out pretty well for me so far. I hit the fairway off the tee, selecting the right club. I've got the ball on the green now to about 10 feet. I've got an up the hill putt from left to right. I've got a really good chance of making a 3. Now what I see from a lot of amateur golfers is when they have a chance at making a birdie, is that they get this rush of blood and they lose all feeling for the power and the distance and how hard they're trying to hit the ball. So the first thing you do is when you get on the green is try to work out how hard you need to hit it. The speed of the ball is going to control how much the ball is going to break. So when I putt, I'm going to try to hit this ball about 1 or 2 feet past the hole, so I have a very makeable return putt should this not go in. So as I walk into the ball, I'm making the practice swings, I'm looking at where I'm going, I'm trying to get a feeling of how hard I need to hit the ball. Once I'm ready, I try to keep my thoughts positive. I look once more where I'm going, and then I just let it go. Well, I missed it that time. It stayed left on me, but I have 1.5 feet left for a solid par, which hopefully I should make. So hopefully I made that hole look quite easy, and all I did was I had good course management. I hit a 4-iron off the tee, I hit a 3/4 pitching wedge in instead of a full sand wedge, and I controlled the speed on my putts. So if you have good course management and you have a good strategy, you can certainly lower your scores.